And when you don't see that support, it can take a toll. And I felt like it wasn't going anywhere. And that's one of the reasons for initially taking the pause. Hi, lovelies. I know it's been forever. Welcome back to our channel, Women Healing Together. I'm so happy to see you. How have you been doing? How has life been? Let me know in the comment section. Before I get into this video, thank you so much for stopping by. You are at the right place. This is a space and place where we heal so much better because we heal together. This is your safe space and place where we talk about all things women, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it, the pretty and the beautiful. Please consider subscribing if you have not yet subscribed. Let's dig in. But before we dig in, what am I going to be talking about? I've learned some pretty interesting lessons over the break, and I want to share them with you. I would say the first lesson, the thing that really blew my mind, I was feeling a whole lot of discouragement as it relates to Women Healing Together. Just to be quite honest, I don't think the channel was growing. I don't think that I had the support of so many people. When you start a project, you're so excited and God would have given you the vision and you're like, yes, this is going to be like blazing. It's going to go like wildfire, would say in Jamaica. People are going to be on board. Women all over. All the women I know are going to support. Why not? This is a women's channel. We all are going to do it together. And when you don't see that support, it can take a toll. And I felt like it wasn't going anywhere. And that's one of the reasons for initially taking the pause. It was discouragement. And I've questioned myself many times. Sometimes I would want to do a video, but I'm like, oh, nobody's really watching. Or you want to see a higher number of, a larger number of persons watching the video. Persons weren't commenting, persons weren't sharing. I'm like, oh, maybe nobody needs this. Like, I'm just fooling myself, right? This is all in my head. The ladies are not benefiting from this. Nobody needs this. So it's okay. They won't miss the channel. They won't miss the videos. It's fine. And I've learned that it's okay to start over. If you miss the mark, in your head, at least in my head, if things don't go the way that you anticipate, in Jamaica we say wheel and come again. It is okay to wheel and come again. It is okay to start over. It is okay to look at it with fresh eyes. So that's what I'm doing now. Me a wheel and come again. The second lesson I'll say that I've learned is the lesson of knowing when to pause and being okay with it. So the last few months before I stopped like recording videos, I was really pushing it. I was doing Women Healing Together videos and managing the IG account for Women Healing Together. We had started the Francis's YouTube channel and I was managing the IG for that. Then we started the Francis's TikTok. And then I have my 9-to-5 job. I took on too many, I'm not going to say so many responsibilities, too many responsibilities at church. I became the communications director, family ministries leader, superintendent, and I'm helping out in any way I can with multiple other departments. That does not include my wifely role. So it became so overwhelming and I was really trying to push it all. And my body was not having it. I was always tired. It was not working out. The point where I found it even hard to sleep. And anybody who knows me knows that I have no problem sleeping. Your girl, I'm out. Popsann, I'm gone. And it was really taking a toll on my health. Just so tired and so stressed. And I had to make the decision, even though I wanted to do the videos and I was trying to push through the lull of the disappointment and feeling as if I don't have the support of, you know, persons around me. I pushed through, but I couldn't do it for long. I had to take a break, and it is okay to take a break because our health and our peace of mind and mental health, they are more important than anything else. And especially as Christian women, when we become so busy that we don't have time for God, that is definitely a red flag. And looking back, I'm happy I did. The third thing I would say I've learned with taking this break is it's perfectly fine to work at your own pace. Yeah. I'm an organized person. So I know on a Tuesday we film our videos for the Francises. On a Wednesday I do it for Women Healing Together. So I could edit the Francises on a Wednesday, get that out on a Thursday. And I would have the Thursday and the Friday to edit Women Healing Together to get that out on the Sunday, along with all the other things. And I was not able to maintain that because I had added other things to my schedule and it became very unrealistic. And I had to take a break and realize you cannot work at the pace of others. It is okay to work at your own pace. I would look at other women's channel, women's initiative, and I would have big dreams and goals and aspirations, and I still do. I still have big dreams, goals, and aspirations for Women Healing Together. But what the point I'm making here is that I had to step back and say, just as how these mega successful women organizations and ministries, they would have had their beginning, they would have had their teething pain, and so it is okay for me to work at my pace. And I know that a lot of us as women, we may see our friends, we may see our sisters, we may see women on social media, and we're like, oh, I want to be like them. And it's not that you're coveting them, but you want success like everybody else. But your pace is your pace. And I've learned that in even personal things concerning my life, that you may see other people being blessed with other things, but it's not your life, your timeline, and their timeline are two different timelines, and you have to be comfortable with yours. Because if you're not optimized in your context, in your situation, in your circumstances, then how will you be prepared to be catapulted into another? So that's my 2 cents. I don't know if it makes sense. I know it makes sense. Stick with your own pace, sister. At the end of the day, the race is not for the swift, but who can endure. My 4th lesson would be the world goes on. It does. The world continues to spin on its axis. The sun rises and it sets. That's it. I don't know what else I can say about that. We work ourselves to a frizzle and a frazzle. I don't know which one of those words. Jamaicans, we make up words as we go along. The world goes on. Those who want to see you will see you. Those who want to support will support. Think about our ancestors whom we don't know. They have died. They have made the way. We are here today. And when we die and we have paved the way for younger girls, they are going to continue. So I'm out. I'm kidding. I'm back. The 5th point is rest is just as important as work. In some instances, even more important. We're used to getting it. We're used to the hustle. This society is a very hustle and grinding society. I'm on the hustle, I'm on the grind. I'm getting. Sometimes it's okay to just relax and to rest and to rejuvenate. Sorry guys, I'm going to go to the next point. So for the final lesson I learned in taking this break, it ties back to point number 1. You know how sometimes you become so discouraged as a woman, you become so overwhelmed. It's like you're training the children, it's not working out because they're giving trouble at school and they don't have any manners and they're ungrateful and all of these things. You're trying to make your marriage work and your husband giving you a problem and you can't stand him and you feel like your marriage is gonna die. You're in school and you're trying your best to study and it's just you're failing the courses, or maybe you graduated and you're trying to move on to another opportunity and you just feel stagnant. Like you feel stagnant, you feel like you're not going anywhere, like, oh, I'm stuck. And in those moments, you're just gonna give up, right? You just feel like giving up. Mind you, we're not going to give up. We're going to go in our little shell, and we're going to bawl for a little, and we're going to be irritable for a little, and we're going to go in our feelings a little, but we will press forward. because we have Jesus on our side, right? But in that moment when you feel like, it's not working, somebody help me, I'm done. Those are the moments when God will send someone in your life to remind you, listen me out, listen to me. I posted something on IG last week, or Instagram account, Women Healing Together, just to reintroduce myself, because the Holy Spirit has been saying to me, you need to start up, but I was in my mood, it's not making any sense, I'm going to give up. And I actually thought of closing down the channel. Long story short, I posted and someone commented and she said, oh God, I'm feeling a little bit teary because it really touched me. She said, you really need to start back posting because you're the voice for some of us who are afraid to talk. Whew. And when I read that, I'm like, wow, I didn't know that anybody missed the channel. I didn't know that anybody cared that I stopped posting. And then, in addition, that really touched me. Really touched me. And I got a box. Like, the Holy Spirit used Lisa on Instagram to give me a big box, like box out to my teeth, to say, hey, when you feel as if you're not having an impact, you are having an impact. It may seem as if the children are not listening, the husband is crazy, just everything is out of work, the boss is on your nerves, your family is stressing you out, but you are having an impact. You are. Yes, we are having an impact. And that about that same week, it's like God was sending me messages, kind of rebuke still. I was talking to a friend of mine, Krista, and Krista said, girl, when I just met you, I saw the professional, because we worked together. She said, I saw the professional. But then I realized you had so many other things. And she said, look at your channel, feeding women. I'm like, seriously? She's like, yes, you have gold. You are helping. And then I met a client, and as soon as I finished training, I realized Wrong for Women, you could check them. Oh, ladies, check out Wrong for Women. They didn't ask me to do it, but I believe in their vision. And one of the participants in the training subscribed, and then another subscribed. And I'm like, I haven't posted in months and people are still subscribing. Taught me an important lesson. Even when we feel as ladies that we're not having an impact, that we're not moving, we're not the movers and shakers, and we're inconsequential, what we're doing doesn't make sense, that is a lie. That is, and I'm looking straight in your eye hole, that is a lie. You are making an impact. You are changing lives. You are having an influence for better, for good in the lives of so many people. So, Demia, and me, little lessons that when I learn while me did a hide, cause me did discourage. And I'm hoping that you have been benefited from the little women share, because I know I'm not the only one. I may be talking about a ministry, YouTube, but you may have things in your life. So this is the first channel back. Let us support, let us share, let us like, let us comment. And I will see you in the next video. Remember, we heal so much better when we heal together. Until next time, I love you. I do. Yes, you. I love you. And I'm praying for you. And I'll see you soon. Bye. See you next Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. For those in Jamaica, at 5 o'clock. Bye-bye.